It's stream time, baby. We're streaming now.
Yes, they're going to be an ad first.
Welcome to the stream with us, your favorite internet personalities, with only the best opinions.
Jenner, don't lie. Don't lie about being favorites. I don't even think of myself as a favorite. I think of the McRoys as my favorite. So.
All right. I'm going to talk mainly South American test audio levels, but on the last episode of Dragon Ball Gaiden, y'all took out Cooler and Frieza.
And for Cooler.
And Cooliza, yeah.
Freela.
Fracula is their Patara earring form.
You know, I would imagine that they would argue about their naming scheme because they want to be the one whose name is in front.
Yeah, there's. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say.
Oh no!
Oh, and then she roboted.
Oh no!
And then we hit the ad bumper.
No! I really want Alex to be able to. There we go. We got it. Say what you're. Do it. Say it.
There's no way they don't fight about their name constantly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But today's episode starts with Panty getting a call.
Oh no!
Who did you give your phone number to?
What's Panty's ringtone?
Awful.
So yes, last session I was thinking about that. Like, what would it be? What is the most emblematic thing that?
Enter the Grand Tour.
I don't know what that is.
Anyway,
Enter the Grand Tour MIDI edition.
I don't know what that is either.
Go on, Jenner.
I actually still don't know because a ringtone is really important. I promise by next session I will be able to tell you what it is. Just know that it's exactly what you would think it would be.
All right.
Girl from Ipanema dubstep edition.
That's not, no.
Nice.
That has to exist.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, on the other end of the call is Bulma.
Mm-hmm.
And she's asking you to babysit Trunks for the day.
Yeah, just so everybody knows.
I want to hear Bulma asking this question.
Off screen, Panty and Bulma have kind of become friends. Like, Panty has decided, to be friends with her grandma. So, yeah. That happened off screen.
During the conversation, she tells you probably want to bring friends because Trunks is kind of a handful, and you just hear, like, crashing noises in the background.
Sort of mine, get down from the ceiling! That is no place for a baby!
I feel like
Put down that knife! Put down the knife! Here,
I feel like
I'm
Vegeta's be fine with all this.
Vegeta's training with him, that's what's making the noise.
Hit me with everything you have!
Alright, so I'm assuming you gather everyone up.
Yeah, I'll get everybody together somehow. I'm not sure how.
Wait.
If you actually
what
want
is the compensation Bulma offers?
Yeah, what does Bulma offer me?
Bulma offers to pay your rent for the next year.
Ah, damn. That's all fucking awesome.
She probably doesn't say that exactly. She just offers you a ridiculous amount of money. And you can have whatever's in the fridge.
This is rich people's house.
Yeah.
You can have all sorts of things.
Pudding cups.
She just says that and Scooby-Boo is instantly by Panty.
I just instant transmission to the fridge. It only works when I'm thinking about food.
So I like Panty. She's like this. If anybody actually wants a scene of me convincing you to come babysit this baby with me, let me know.
No,
but
wait. I have an idea why it's vitally important that we come with you. Because the timeline won't go right if we don't.
Okay, we'll get to that. But Panty's like this. She's obviously exaggerating. This can't be that difficult. It's just a baby. It's just Panty. What's the worst that could happen, Sis Panty?
Have you ever had a baby?
I've never had a baby. I will never have a baby.
They're delicious.
Wow.
I'm joking. I'd have never eaten a baby whole.
We're doing this, I guess.
Anyway.
All right, anyway, so the 5 of you get there.
Mm.
He has to be in bed by 8.
No, it's just Bulma.
Oh, okay.
Bulma is walking you through everything, telling you everything is, making sure that you can deal with this very strong child.
Mm-hmm.
If any old men wearing turtle shells show up, don't let them in.
Mm-hmm.
Just shoot on sight.
Yes. Kill this man up. As you can picture of Roshi, kill this man on sight.
There's a picture of it's like known associates. There's pictures of Krillin, the turtle, and Yamcha next to him.
But you hear a ring at the door.
Okay.
Bulma goes to leave. Vegeta is on the other end, on the other side of the door, wearing a nice suit with his hair slicked back, and he's holding a single rose.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing could make his hair do anything but what it normally
He
does.
tried.
It springs back up when she opens the door.
And he goes to say, "Hello, honey," and he just goes, "Hello, you. We're leaving." And then he just grabs her arm and they leave.
Mm. I want to
You never
establish.
told me you got a Martian to take care of our child.
I want to
Oh, yeah, he doesn't
establish
see you because that would break in.
that Panty thought that this was going to be such a non-deal that she grabbed her VHS copy of Labyrinth to bring and just watch while she was babysitting the kid.
Oh no. The one machine that Bulma's house does not have is a VHS player.
All right, so I'm.
All right, the actual Goblin King comes in and kidnaps Trunks.
Right?
What do we
Yeah.
do?
So I'm going to describe how this encounter is going to work because it's a little different from regular.
I imagine the first thing that happens is that
Hey,
Baby
let
Trunks
me
is playing
explain
on
the mechanics first, and then we can start
Okay.
because I haven't explained them on stream. So instead of normal fight mechanics where every entity gets their own part of the turn, we're just going to alternate between whatever the threat is and one of the player characters. So every time a player character goes, I will get to go afterwards. The threat, which in this case is the living room, has stress boxes, so you can damage it, and that's how the thing will end. However, the threat also has the following stunt, which I will read for the benefit of the folks at home and Alice, because I don't think I told her yet. Because I am a threat in a gag filler episode, I get a +2 to any roll whenever someone other than the GM laughs while I describe my action.
Oh my god.
Well, I would like to set up the first thing that happens. The door closes, and then Baby Trunks is sitting like in the living room playing with whatever. Panty turns to look at the TV and realizes there's no VHS slot. Turns back, Trunks is gone.
Yeah, Trunks is completely gone.
Heck.
He moves fast.
Where
are the other people?
So
I know
first-
Scooby-Boo is in the kitchen.
All right, well, that is where Trunks heads first. Because he knows there's food in that refrigerator, so he's going to try and get into it. But he's a strong kid, so he starts shaking the refrigerator, and it looks like it's going to fall right on him.
Well, I wouldn't know about that because I'm already in the fridge.
like Rorschach?
Maybe. I might be just, emptying it all for all it's worth.
All right,
I'm out.
Here's another way in which this will be different. I'm not going to name who I'm attacking. I'm just going to say something bad is going to happen to Trunks, and someone else can decide who's going to defend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to let that baby eat all that food. I want that food.
All right, so what are you
I'll
going
fight that
to
baby
do?
for the food.
How are you going to keep this refrigerator from crushing this child?
I'm just going to slide, just morph my body in between the baby and the fridge and just swallow the fridge whole.
Okay.
I think this is clever. I think this is clever.
All right.
That's okay. Sort of open my mouth wide and let it fall in.
I don't think I made anyone laugh. but this is something that the home threat is good at because I made it good at harming children.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So +2. All right, you succeed. You prevent harm to Trunks by eating the entire fridge.
Oh no! But I made him sad because he has no food to eat.
Yes, that does happen. Trunks does start crying,
Oh no.
Oh no!
both because he doesn't have food to eat and he can like barely comprehend what just happened.
This seems a big
There's just
like
a
rectangle.
dog in here now.
Okay.
One day, Trunks will destroy a Martian for this very purpose. For this
I
very
don't know
reason.
what to do. What do I do with the screaming baby? Help! Help!
So
Someone
who
help!
wants to go next?
But we're not passing it off to each other.
I'm.
Okay.
Y'all just decide amongst yourselves who wants to go.
Who's
Because
good?
the way this is, I don't
Pass
want
it
to
off
like.
'cause it's easier that way instead of volunteering.
2B, you're good with kids, right? You have that little 9S kid, right?
Um.
Yeah, okay, I will pass it off. 2B, you get to go.
Oh god. Okay. I'm going to point at Baby Trunks and send Pod to scoop him up and like rock him on top of as the pod. Like,
Oh, this could go so wrong.
Trunks throws a slice of bread at you.
Oh no.
Like a destructive disc.
All right. So it seems like
I'm
this is
gonna
an
do this
attack
quick-
because you're trying to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this quickly.
All right.
Because I do not like this noise this baby is making. I'm unaccustomed. Oops.
All right.
Why are small humans so loud?
So since this involves doing something to Trunks, I'm going to use his stats because I did stat him out. He's just going to keep crying louder and louder at first.
Sounds forceful.
Yeah.
How old is Trunks? By the way, like 3-4 months, or tied.
Age is sort of a nebulous concept for Saiyans and half Saiyans.
I have an idea of how this goes. It's a tide.
Yes, so that means you get a boost.
Oh, I get a boost?
Yeah, attacker gets a
Yeah, you
boost.
were attacking.
Defender gets a boost if they succeed with style.
I was gonna say how it went bad for me, but because I didn't succeed.
All right.
I say that I'll get the boost, but now Trunks is on Pod and he is somehow like steering it.
No.
I think he flies into another room then.
Yeah, he buzzed into the room.
Oh no, he takes after his mother. He's good with machines.
Yep.
Pod, no, come back!
Beep boop.
I'm gonna give you the boost cool toy.
Oh, you showed him your drone.
And you can use that to pacify him at some point. Alright, yeah, this seems pretty easy for the next threat. Trunks is just driving this thing around like a motherfucker.
He's gonna slam into a wall so hard.
Oh god.
I'll try to name someone who hasn't been involved yet. Let's say he's going to slam into Karen. Or he's going to slam somewhere near Karen.
I am excited for this because Karen is also a terrible gremlin who does not know how to be responsible.
Oh
So-
I like to think you didn't bring her along, but now she's just here in the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like at this point it's canonical that Karen like just basically haunts Panty.
Yeah.
Like anytime that you open anything that has food in it, like she's just there
It's already Scooby-Doo!
trying to
More
worm her
Scooby-Doo,
way
yeah.
in it.
50-50 shot.
Also, now you're all laughing. Fine, I see how it is.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
here's the problem. So, like, remember that that funny like character description thing? Well, number 2 on those aspects was she has actually stolen candy from a baby and would do so again.
Oh, so you're going to take this child's cool toy, so he can't. But not to save him. You just want the toy.
Absolutely, I just want to ride that thing.
I think that's worthy of giving her a fate point.
I am absolutely just taking
go
that
for
little
it.
pod on a go ride, like whatever on a ride.
Well,
Joyride.
the thing is, this doesn't result in a downside, so I don't know if that gets a fate point.
Well, if she shoves him to the ground, yeah, I think that would be a bad thing.
We're not actually gonna hurt the baby, okay? It always turns out when we fail the things in the baby Huey thing, the person trying to save the baby gets hurt, and the baby's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, so... all right, so I don't want to just make a straight attack. How about this? If you take this fate point and just take away the pod, Trunks will react negatively and hit you, and you will a stress box.
Oh no, he's a Saiyan too. That's right.
You can either defend or just take one stress box hit and get a fate point.
Yeah, I'll take the stress box hit because I really want that little pod.
All right, so you grab the pod. Trunks fights like tug of war with it for a while, and then when you take it from him, he screams incredibly loudly and just smacks you into the next room.
He was so close to going Super Saiyan there for a moment.
But do I still have it?
Yes.
No
Then-
pod.
Everything is still good. That's all I needed.
All right.
Maybe a cool ninja will help calm the baby down.
Yeah, I was about to tag in Yora.
Okay, so I
I
actually
like
had
how
an
everybody
idea.
but the person who was called to take care of this baby is currently taking care of this baby. Go on.
So,
you
I
keep
thought
being
you were
a
a
VCR
VCR player. God damn
Yeah.
it.
Same joke.
Same joke.
I had a dumb idea because I feel like Yora would be doing something else at the moment, and I feel we could set up a scene with that later. For the time being, though, I feel like Android 13 would come in at this point. Hey, Panty.
All right.
Heard you were babysitting.
I brought the beer and the pizza dough.
Not for the baby.
Of course not. Babies can't eat pizza dough. That's just plain science.
All right, so how does Android 13 help the child?
Gives him a beer.
Oh, wait, I got an idea. He pulls out a trucker hat and gives it to the baby. I don't know what stat this is. Is it flashy?
It's flashy.
Clever? There's better between flashy and clever.
I don't remember what his stats were.
Let's see.
They're still here.
There you
Flashy
go.
is 2, clever is 3. So, clever.
Oh, we both rolled for him. Sorry.
I will take. I'm gonna take Fefner's not because it's smaller, because she is the one playing the character right now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna do a flat roll because there's really no approach to this.
The approach is probably surprised baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you cover his eyes. He has no object permanence.
All right, got him.
All right, that is 2 stress to the threat of the house.
Because now there's a cool baby in here.
Oh, what's up, you cool baby?
Lol.
So
All right.
Trunks has his hat and he's wandering around with it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
Oh
of
no,
looking
it's
at
over
it.
his eyes. He doesn't know where he's walking.
Yeah, but then he decides to put it on his face. It's put on his head, and it does cover his eyes. And oh no, he's walking by the stairs,
Oh no.
Oh no.
and they haven't gated them off.
Why would we need to put up gates? He would just knock them down.
I mean, that's
I feel like
As
the
a
video
proud
encourages
Saiyan
that.
Yeah, Panty, why don't you, from wherever you are in this house, how do you notice this and help him?
Alright, so there's no VHS player in the house, and Pandy spends all this time while everybody else is frantically freaking out over this baby, trying to find it, and then, just giving up the look. And now she has to go to the bathroom. So she's heading upstairs to go to the bathroom when she sees the Trunks is now about to go down the stairs and hurt himself. Gosh, how I want to think of a funny way to resolve this that isn't just pick up the baby, because that's super easy.
Catch the baby mid-fall and fall down the stairs with the baby in your arms, protecting
Yeah.
him, but severely bruising yourself.
you die for the baby. He falls on you and slides down your back, being fine.
Yeah,
Punch the stairs down until they're a ramp.
that's what I was thinking of doing. Is that Panty's gonna just make the stairs? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is Panty's gonna make the stairs a ramp? Thank you, Fector. I knew you would know exactly what I was thinking of doing. So yeah, Panty's gonna just make the stairs a ramp because fuck this. house. It's
Baby
not,
slide.
It's not my house. It's not my problem. Not my house. Not my problem.
Bulma never said not to do this.
Yeah. Bulma just said keep the baby safe and intact, not keep the house safe and intact. So.
All right. This is again harming children. So
Oh no.
+2. All right, you do it. You
Yay.
make it into a ramp. Make it to a fun slide.
Yeah.
2 rooms over, Bulma's dad is like, what's that weird sound?
No, Bulma's dad wouldn't be here, because if Bulma's dad was here, then she'd have somebody to babysit the kid. Bulma's dad's busy doing something.
Oh, he's too busy to watch the kid.
Okay.
I mean, their house
And also he
made
smokes, so
good
that's not good for the
stuff.
baby.
That's true.
Like, he's just out back working on a spaceship or something.
Yeah. So what I'd like to think is like, Trunks like slides down the ramp, and then like ramps off the ramp, and is like flying through the air into like a bathroom or something, or like the pool or something like that. I don't know. Like they are flying into more peril.
Well, first, one of you guys gets a turn to try and like resolve this threat. Panty, why don't you just go ahead and think of some way to keep Trunks safe?
So like there's no playpen, right? There's like no, like we wouldn't want, like, on one hand I think that Vegeta would want like gates and playpens and stuff to challenge the baby, right? So the baby can overcome these obstacles and become stronger.
Yeah,
But
there's probably like a playroom, but I don't know how secure it would be.
Yeah.
It's a playroom with a gravity manipulation device.
It's a weighted gravity, like it's a gravity training, playroom.
Stuffed animals weigh like 50 pounds.
Okay, I laughed at that. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Pandy's gonna take her dad, baby Trunks, to the playroom. I hope if we don't resolve this like before my next turn, I hope we don't, because I have a thing that she needs to do next turn, but I don't want to do it this turn. So hopefully we don't resolve this before my next turn. So yeah, she's gonna put baby Trunks, put her dad in the playroom, like, and give him a toy, like, I don't know, like a rattle. That's also a teething thing. Like a weighted training rattle that's also a teething.
It's just a Dragon Ball on a stick.
It's been
long
no! Didn't they learn anything from Gohan's hat?
No.
All
Yeah.
right.
Gohan had a hat?
And
Gohan had a hat with the Dragon Ball on it.
no, and it's also a teething thing. And then she's gonna like close the door behind her and be like, yeah,
And raid the
right.
liquor cabinet.
I fixed it.
This sounds like either clever or careful, so
Yeah. Oh,
pick your
yeah.
better one of those.
I have to roll again. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna try clever. Because clever's a little better. So we'll see how I do. Oh, I do about the same. Great.
All right, and it works.
Oh, she does also turn on the baby monitor that's in the room so that she can keep track of and check in on the baby from time to time. But yeah.
You managed to take the first stress box of the threat.
Gotcha.
Baby Trunks is in fact pacified.
Gotcha.
He's in.
Oh, look, he has this weighted training pacifier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's playing with all these toys. It's really hard work for a Saiyan.
He makes it look easy though.
Yeah.
I gotta circle back around, figure out who's here. All right. 2B, you get your drone back from. You get Pod back from Karen.
I think that's the least my concerns right now. It'll be fine.
All right.
Pod will be fine.
I kind of like to imagine you chasing Karen around the house, trying to get Pod back.
I have a suggestion for how everything works for the next baby problems.
Okay.
What's your suggestion?
So, obviously the baby has to leave the house at some point, and we have to chase him all around the city, because that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine that since Capsule Corp is just here, where the house also is, there's probably like a Capsule Corp truck loading up an order, and Trunks somehow gets in the back of it.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. But there's still a few, at least, let's say one more stress box for the house.
Yeah.
Oh.
So eventually, Trunks does get tired of the toys, and he starts wanting to be let out. He knows that he's not supposed to open doors, so he just walks to the door and starts banging on it.
Mhm.
And
falls
if
down.
he keeps at it, he's going to knock that door down, and then he might get a splinter
Oh
when he
no!
crawls across it.
Oh
Oh. 2B, I don't think I've attacked you yet.
Oh no.
You've attacked, but you've not been hit, so
Oh.
you're wandering around when you start to see this door just like start to bow out.
Oh.
Trunks is clearly trying to get out.
Panty.
no! Panty is busy angrily like texting on her phone because she's in an argument with the shonen protagonist girlfriend from last session on the phone. They're in the process of having a very, very nasty breakup over text. So Panty's
It doesn't
busy.
help that that she got transported to another reality. And
All right.
she's now an isekai shonen protagonist.
I'm gonna forcefully hold the door against the baby, so I get +2 to this because I'm using it's a contest involving my endurance.
However, people who weren't you
I
did
got
laugh.
7.
People who weren't
Oh my
you did.
God.
People who weren't you did laugh. So you do get a +2 to this.
God damn it.
Hold on.
So that's a 5. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That you keep the door shut until he gets bored, but he is still upset.
Oh no! I know what happens.
I
A
just.
horrible smell comes out from the room.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I guess you found out why he wanted to get out of that room.
I just slide down against the door, like panting.
Wait, you don't
Alright.
breathe.
Who
Sure,
hasn't
2B does. They get winded.
had an attack turn yet?
Was mine
I
an
haven't.
attack or a defense? I forget.
Yours was an attack.
Okay.
I went to pass off the turn, and you decided to play as Android 13. Hey, Scooby Boo, this was your idea. You deal with it.
God. Like Scooby Boo is standing at the end of the hallway where 2B is in, holding like the diaper changing material, like the bag and everything, just like shaking with fear.
Oh no! Find something else because I want Panty to actually be the one to change her own dad's diaper. That's the thing I wanted to do on my turn.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay. I want
It's super important that we. It's not super important that we make sure everyone has a turn as long as I don't get like too mean with leaving people out.
No,
Yeah.
I will gladly like have that moment of terror staring down the hallway and then just move my hand or like just shove everything off screen to the side where Panty is and give them to her. Your job.
Not it, you announce. Yeah, I
It's your
don't.
dad.
Yeah, I don't mean to steal your turn, but I do want to be the one.
I want to
I
see
absolutely, Panty absolutely needs to be the one to change her own dad's diaper. This is
Yeah,
absolutely
go for it.
absolutely necessary. So Panty, what I want to say is like Trunks punches a hole through the door.
Nah.
Trunks.
In spite of 2B's best efforts.
Yeah, and Panty motions for 2B to scoot aside and then steps into the room and lifts up.
Slide out of the way.
Yeah, lifts up her dad, her dad, who is currently a baby because she is a time traveler. Makes a face and takes him over to the changing table with the diaper bag and whatever on her shoulder, and so she's gotta change her and it's a blowout. Like it's just this diaper is destroyed.
Oh no! God.
There's mess everywhere. It's a full blowout. It's terrible and it smells awful. And Panty is like, I can't.
Proud warrior race.
Yeah, Panty's just like, I can't believe I'm changing my own dad's diaper. So this is
I
going to be
did the same for you too, you know.
So what this is going to involve, so that I move from taking the baby out of peril to putting the baby in new and improved peril, is I'm going to carefully change the diaper, and then he's going to need a bath. There's no way that just wiping this baby down is going to be enough. to cleanse this. So she's gonna have to run a bath for him too. So this is a careful roll. But now once he's in the bath again, he can get into new peril.
I thought it was going to be the thing where you change the diaper and it's like tense and you're sweating, and then it's done and you wipe your forehead and you realize, oh wait, I just have a diaper, and the baby is running off.
Yeah, that would also be a good one. So here's my careful roll. Ooh, God, no! Oh no, Panty is not good at this.
Naked.
Well, I might roll. Let's see. Trunks I was gonna make him also make a careful roll because he's not trying to overpower you. He's trying to like get away.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
I mean,
he did better.
You could re-roll.
You should re-roll.
Yeah,
is your pride on the line?
You might want to. Yeah, your pride's on the line. Your dad's about to get away without having his diaper changed.
All right, I will try to roll again. I only get a +2 when forcefully doing things when my pride is on the line, so I can't add a +2 to this careful roll. But it is still
no. You go from careful to forceful because goddamn it, that baby's getting changed.
You go Super Saiyan as you do it.
Go Super Saiyan to change your dad's diaper.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, that's better. So that's a 3.
Right, that's a 3. So that's 4. So that does it, because I only gave the living room 3 stress boxes.
Okay.
So you change his diaper, you give him a bath. Bath has no peril.
Okay.
And you set him down in front of the TV. You couldn't find a VHS player, but it turns out Labyrinth is playing on a TV station, so it's fine.
What? No.
Well, they have Netflix, obviously.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's better. So you'll just leave him to sit in front of the TV for a while. And then you seem to hear a window open.
Mm-hmm.
And when you come back, he's gone.
Oh, no.
Android 13's on the couch. This part always makes me cry.
Wait, 13, I thought you were watching the baby. Yeah, I watched the baby climb out the window. What?
And I'm going to have him... So let's make the next threat... I like Jeff's idea of him crawling into the delivery truck of a Capsule Corp.
Yeah, so at this point, since I stole Scooby-Boo's turn, I'm going to throw this over to Scooby-Boo so that Breadmaster, you can solve this dilemma of baby in the truck.
Well, I need to make new aspects.
Yeah, new peril.
So this truck is good at being on time.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what.
No matter what. And I don't want to also make it good at harming children, because trucks aren't really known for that.
But there's a lot of dangerous, sharp objects in the truck.
The truck may not be good at harming children, but it's good at moving a child somewhere else where it should not be.
Yeah, good at commanding the road.
There are many capsules, and they have vehicles inside of them. And babies can't drive.
Yeah, it's a capsule truck. It's full of capsules. All kinds of capsules.
What if it's not just a truck, but a fleet of identical trucks?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you see him get into a truck, and then you lose track of which truck.
It's great.
Okay, Scooby-Doo is going to, first latch onto the back of a truck like some horrible sticky fling toy, you get into 25-cent things, and he's going to use he's just going to try to sense power to find out which truck has the baby in it and hope he picked the right one out of 50.
All right.
Oh, what is this roll? Is it careful or clever?
I think clever?
Yeah.
It seems more clever than careful.
Clever's better for me.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Where's the baby?
I know if they do something they're good at, they get a +2. If they do something they're bad at, do they get a minus?
I think for Fate Accelerated, you can give minuses to certain mooks if it feels right.
All right.
But usually to balance, they have to balance having a really good stat, like a 5.
All right. Then I won't do that.
You could give the truck 5 and quick.
While looking at that 5, I'll just do a flat roll.
Oof.
You get this baby out of this truck like immediately.
I just rip the door off the truck and like cradle the baby in my horrible sticky arms.
Yeah, you leap onto one of the trucks, and turns out it was the one Trunks was in. So you just break into the truck.
Oh, but there's got to be a reason why we lose the baby again.
Yeah. Oh no. When you like tear off the top of the truck, you also accidentally open the door to the back,
Just capsules.
and he just falls out.
Yeah. Oh, he falls out and lands on a capsule that turns into a bouncy thing.
A bunch of capsules fall out, and they're all trampolines.
Oh no!
Who would need a
And
store
we're in the
this
middle of
tiny package?
And we're in the middle of traffic.
Mm-hmm. Oh god. Yo, he is gone.
And then I get up on the truck to look at to like get a better vantage point to find the baby, and then there's a sign above the road that I don't see coming.
All right. Seems to me like it is time for the construction yard.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I will have the threat go first this time. Trunks is doing the classic thing of walking across girders just in time.
He jumps from a trampoline perfectly onto a girder at the apex of his leap.
Mm-hmm.
One that just swings
He's sort of balancing there.
on a crane for some reason.
Yes. And there doesn't
Look,
seem to be anyone
man.
moving the crane, but it moves anyways.
And no one's looking at the baby
You
because
can-
they are focused.
You can tell what part of the wall the wrecking ball's going to hit because it's slightly off color from the rest of the wall.
Oh yeah, from the background.
Lols.
I think
All right,
the
but
ground was
let's start with he's walking across girders. Who's doing the defense role? Who wants to help?
Well, Scooby-Doo gets
Well,
to assign who's next, but it looks like, yeah, I was about to say, I think
Yora what needs to be introduced.
Yora needs to get into this.
I could always have Android 13 drive in. He just picked up a capsule with a car, or no, he just took a truck and took a trampoline.
The truck, of course.
What do you want Yora? What do you want Yora
Yora
to do?
doing? We need a
Yora's
cut
over
into
here.
Yora.
I don't know what
Yora's
that.
doing important paperwork.
Oh god.
Do you just not want Yora in the session?
I mean, I want her in the session later, but construction work comes first.
Okay.
Karen hasn't gone in a while.
Yeah. Oh my god,
So,
I don't know if I trust Karen to be able...
So Karen, there's a small child walking across girders. What do you do?
First off, that's very exciting. I am airborne because I am definitely still have this pod. And I refuse to surrender it until I'm bored of it.
So up until this point, you've just been flying around and you left the house hours ago.
Yeah, I like left the house
It's
already.
been like
and
10 minutes,
I just
please.
I just happened to notice. The people are leaving. So she just like scoots around her little pod and sees this child in imminent danger and thinks that the best course of action would definitely be to like fly all around them and encouraging them to keep going because this is great.
I feel like
I thought it
Pod is
would be-
probably begging you to stop right now.
I would actually think the
What?
best thing Karen would want to do is land on the other end of the girder and seesaw with the baby. Just like jump up and down on the girder.
Launch that fucking baby
Yes.
into the air, Karen.
Yes, I am launching a child. Look,
So much fun.
I could definitely catch this child. That's
All right.
definitely a thing I could do.
Here's the attack roll.
That's pretty good. That's a 4.
I'm not sure. This feels flashy.
Flashy or
Oh,
forceful,
good.
I would say.
Yeah, so pick the better between flashy and forceful, and make your defense roll.
You could just tap a thing to.
Well, you still
beat
got
that.
the boost from the pod.
Yeah.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
use that boost. Yeah.
We still have the cool toy boost.
So he could get distracted by the pod long enough for you to do whatever.
Yeah, Trunks is trying to approach the pod, so he's getting away from the end, so he's not being launched as hard.
I mean, I could also invoke the I do have a little aspect that's literally mischievous.
The boost is free, so.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, the boost is free.
Okay.
All right, you saved Trunks from this peril. He is now approaching you on these girders. What do you do to try and rescue him a bit more permanently?
Do I want to rescue him more permanently? I don't know. That seems boring.
Are you asking for an invoke?
Or at least, like, you don't have to necessarily be wanting to rescue him in character. Whatever you mechanically probably make him safer, unless you're just going to stab him.
Don't stab the baby, please.
I feel like that would be a terrible idea. She's ethically challenged, not like evil.
She's morally
so
gray and morally gay. Sorry, go on.
I'm keeping him from going anywhere else by like playing keep away with the pod.
Still on the girder?
Yep.
You're probably at this point leading him along several different girders that are being carried about by different cranes.
Yes, but he's with me, so that's probably safer.
All right. Make a roll
to like a more stable. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm leading him away from where he was, sort of towards something that's not going to like get smushed or used to build things. Would I roll to do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is an attack roll.
Okay, what do I roll for that? That sounds like
clever.
Clever.
Yeah, clever. Let's see. It sounds like.
Yeah, you're trying to outsmart. You're trying to outsmart this baby.
Yeah, she's not very good at that.
I mean, it's positive.
All right, I'm just gonna make a flat roll.
Oh, damn! Jeez.
So I'm giving all these things 3 stress boxes for now.
Yeah. This.
That's they're ticked.
And so that's the 3rd stress box. So yeah, you get him out of these girders. You're now on, like the scaffolding, which is still bad, but not as bad as it could be.
Oh, but there are men working around with like power tools and welders and such.
Oh, I wasn't gonna fuck around. I was going to say next comes the wrecking ball. For some reason. Yeah, you stand right on the light. You stand right on the lightly colored patch of the building, I guess not scaffolding, that they're destroying.
Well, no, there's a scaffolding in the construction site, and you just walked right across to this demolition site next door.
Look, I don't understand how these things work.
Don't ask.
All right. I'm trying to keep track of who hasn't done anything. To me, it's been a while.
Okay, well...
Actually, I think...
I think like
it's been longer since Panty's done a defense roll. She did an attack roll recently, but Panty, you're frantically running around the city.
Well, hold on. So both me and Fafner haven't really gone much, but yeah. So Panty has finished breaking up with Jamie, the shonen protagonist. That's her name, on the phone, and now she looks up
and realize everyone's gone,
and everybody is gone. So she goes rushing off to try and find her dad, and luckily enough, she can sense power levels, so she basically can find her dad right away. Like, she can track him down, basically. So, right now, I guess the Trunks has been launched into the air and has landed in front of a wrecking ball that is about to hit him, right?
Yep. There's my roll.
Okay. So the only thing that Panty can really do is basically the heroic, like, shove a baby out of way and get hit by a wrecking ball myself maneuver.
Yep.
Save the president! Jump in front of the bullet!
Yeah, it's time to protect the president. So I'm gonna say this is a quick roll because Panty's really got to be fast to move this baby out of the way. It's in time, right? So this is a quick roll.
All right.
Oof! I'm better. I'm sorry. I didn't want to actually.
You succeeded.
Yeah. I didn't want to succeed. It's fine.
You wanted to get it.
No. I think I know what success looks like because this is definitely a scene right from Tom and Jerry. In that you catch the wrecking ball, and it turns out it wouldn't have hit the baby at all because he walks right below where it would have hit.
I have a better idea. You pick up Trunks, the wrecking ball hits you, and Trunks falls out of your hands and onto the wrecking ball, and he rides it back.
And
You all laugh. That's the next peril. But next up, one of you gets to do something. Fafnir, have Android 13 do something.
All right. Well, I guess he's just gonna get in the wrecking ball machine.
He's gonna hack it.
And by
Well, I don't
the
know
guy
how
out
to
of the seat,
one of
and
these. Go
it's
on.
just like driving a truck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I would think trying to figure this out would probably be clever.
Oh no.
All right, make your attack roll, then I'll make my defense roll. Ah.
Not bad.
Oh,
nice.
jeez.
That's a 3 to a 5.
So what does this look
Nice.
like?
The weight of this baby is just throwing this wrecking ball completely off. I don't know how to get it down.
It smashes into the control room for the wrecking ball, and the baby gently leaps onto another dangerous object while.
Mm-hmm.
Another wrecking ball.
Yeah, it's the ballet.
I know what
wrecking
happens
balls.
next. I know what happens next. He leaps onto a jackhammer and turns it on, and is now just riding it right straight towards Android 13.
Oh
Well, dang.
Oh no.
And he's pinned by the wrecking ball right now, so he can't move.
Jenner, I'm counting what you did as a laugh. It was more of a shriek of terror, but I think it was
I
close
left
enough to a
the
laugh.
jackhammer itself, so
What?
I think
All right. So,
I left the jackhammer itself.
so again, what exactly is happening?
Baby Trunks is now riding a jackhammer towards Android.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well,
This will probably be forceful because I'm basically just going to have to launch this wrecking ball skyward and then just like grab Trunks from off of the jackhammer. All right, that was exactly
There we
0
go.
plus 4.
You stop the wrecking ball from hurting you, and then you grab this child off the jackhammer.
You pick the
Alright.
child up, and the jackhammer keeps going and goes over your foot.
So
You still got it, Android. Still got it.
All right. I think the next person to try and fix this problem should be 2B.
oh god. So, where's the baby now? I keep losing it.
I think
Really
he
bad.
gets dropped when the jackhammer goes over 13's foot.
Hey,
Somebody-
someone's
And he's
Yeah.
falling
like
off
right
the.
now.
Somebody's breathing really hard into the mic.
Yeah, it's Alice.
Okay.
Is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so please go on, Logo.
Oh, you describe what to do.
Oh, I
Because,
don't know. I don't know what's happening. I lost
I think
track.
13 caught the baby off the jackhammer, but then the jackhammer went over his foot and he dropped the baby, and he was on top of the tower with the
Well,
the wrecking ball.
Right now, I was just gonna have right now. Android 13 does have Trunks relatively safe, but he's still at the construction yard and still like wandering around.
It's very loud. Trunks is crying. Android 13 is not good with babies.
Oh, God.
You're supposed to protect mankind.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I am. That's my compel.
Protect
Okay.
mankind by removing this baby from the
Danger.
yard.
Oh God. All right. So no Pod. Pod's still busy. Oh God. I am going to. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I am a combat android. I have to solve all problems with violence. That's how this works. I am going to what is the state of this building? Is it all just like girders right now? Is it like partially done?
Right now, we're at the building that's being taken down.
Oh, it's being demolished. Oh no.
And we ruined the demolishing process by just ruining the wrecking ball, and now there's
Alright.
a jackhammer on it.
Yeah, y'all just came in like a wrecking ball and destroyed the wrecking ball.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to pull out the good sword, and I am going to cleave this building at an angle so it slides safely down to the ground where they can just step right off onto the road.
We.
That
Okay.
fucking rules.
Sorry, Fafnir, it would have been a yeehaw.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Good point. Yeehaw.
All right. I'm just gonna do a flat roll for defense because, like, what the fuck can I even do? Yep. That's about what I thought.
So I just cleave a big diagonal cut and it just starts sliding slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And it just like gently goes down to the ground and they just step right off.
And
Meanwhile, there are construction workers screaming in terror and running around right now.
that covers that threat.
Glory to mankind!
Glory to mankind.
So at this point, I think Trunks is wandering into traffic. I think that's the next peril.
Well, I was hoping that Fafnir could set up the next peril so we can get Yora into the session.
Oh yeah, good point. Go ahead.
I think the building falls over and Android 13 slides and just keeps sliding.
Okay.
Well, I don't know where I'm going with this. And then he ends up in this building up here, which is a mostly empty building, except Yora's in there filling out paperwork. She looks.
Does
something
Yora
like
have an office?
Not quite.
A cubicle?
It's
Alright,
like
so
It's like a bar. It's an empty bar. At Android 13, what are you doing here?
that's a really good question.
I have no earthly idea.
No, wait. Babysitting, what's it look like?
Haven't you ever sat a baby before?
Now, excuse me, I need to go find that little hellion for
He was just in my hands just a second ago. Where'd he go?
Yora puts down the papers, puts the whole thing on top of him. All right, what's this about a baby?
All right, so for the actual threat, I like Trunks is just wandering down the streets in traffic now.
All right,
Honk,
well,
honk.
there's a baby over there. I'm gonna go get that baby.
Yep, I will give you a chance to just destroy this threat immediately.
Which
Yep, that was a 0. That was a flat roll.
God.
I feel like I need to try and like justify some sort of stack because otherwise I'm gonna make a flat roll and I'm almost guaranteed to lose.
I think
Yeah.
cars are pretty fast.
Yeah, I think cars are also quick.
Or forceful.
I'll just do the flat roll. I don't have stats for the threats because we're making the threats up as we go along.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah, you grab him. He's out of traffic. We can keep doing traffic if anyone wanted to do stuff with traffic, but
I
we
wanted
can
to.
do on cars.
I wanted to ride a bus, like on top, like surf a bus. But I'll do that some other time.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Right,
You don't have to do.
exactly.
I think Yora. I
Go
think
on.
Yora catches the baby and gets him out of danger, but in doing so, it freaks out a driver who swerves, hits another car, and just starts a traffic pileup. There's like 50 wrecked cars now.
Also, people are doing driving tests today.
Oh no. Wait, is there a particular couple people you're thinking of that are doing driving tests today?
I don't think
Canonically?
so, unless this is the point at which Goku's ordeal would have happened, in which case, absolutely Piccolo.
Nah, that's later.
Dang.
Well, isn't that during the time between?
That's before. That's in the build up to the Cell games, isn't it?
No, I thought that was between now and the android showing up.
Oh my god. Yeah, Piccolo and Goku are fucking racing through the city right now.
New threat.
Here comes Piccolo in his Postboy shirt.
Piccolo just fucking wrecks into you, and Trunks lands on the hood of the car, and he keeps driving.
Cool, new hood ornament.
All right.
I am very skeptical. Piccolo is way too much of a dad to continue driving with a baby on his hood.
Yeah, so it has to land on Goku's.
Yeah,
roof.
Goku's the bad dad.
Goku would not notice the baby on the roof.
No, he does. Like, hey, Trunks, and then he just keeps driving like nothing's wrong.
Yeah. Gohan used to love this, and by love this I mean scream a lot.
All right. Panty, let's let you do an attack roll and just ride that bus towards this threat.
Right, so I'm surfing a bus right now to try to catch Goku in his car.
Even though you can fly.
Even though I can fly, I'm surfing a bus right now. Look, sometimes we just do things because it's cool. All right.
You know, that would be a Goku move. That would be something Goku would do.
Yeah.
Forget how to fly, ride a bus.
I am both Goten and Trunks' daughter, so I do have like traits from each of my dads, and thus I do take after both of my grandfathers. So sometimes Panty is just a big dimwit who forget how to do things.
Sometimes she's Goku.
Also, it just occurred to me that Teen Goten in GT did talk to his girlfriend on the phone a lot, so you also inherited that.
Mm-hmm.
Was GT the one with Vegeta with the mustache?
Yes.
Sorry, mustache.
Mustache.
Is GT the one where like Goku becomes a child again or something?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, did you know there's a new character for Dragon Ball FighterZ?
Oh my god.
It's Goku.
All right, just make an attack roll. Try
So
and get
basically, what happens
Trunks
is
off
what I would like to say
this
happens.
card.
Let me explain before I make the roll what I believe happens, and feel free to correct say what you want to happen instead. But here's what I'm suggesting. So Panty's surfing this bus because she's cool, and the crash happens, like the big pileup happens in the moment that Panty is coming on the bus, and the bus can't stop in time. The bus hits the crash, and Panty goes flying. And now, since Panty, for a minute, Panty panics because she's forgotten that she can fly. But then she remembers, oh yeah, I can fly. And then she flies after Goku's car. And what Panty's going to try to do is actually grab Goku's car, dig her feet into the road, and stop the car. So I believe this is going to be a forceful move.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
here
think
we
Goku's
go.
going to oppose it by slamming down harder on the accelerator.
Yes.
That's where the car stopped.
Well, better give it more gas.
All right, so Goku's going to get a +2 because he is also good at harming children. That's 2 good laughs, so now it's another +2.
Yes, both physically and
That's
emotionally.
So rolling a +4.
Goddamn.
Damn. I think you just
He gets
defended.
away.
Fuck.
You just ripped the bumper off.
Yeah.
He ripped the bumper off, and now he is going way too fast with the child on the hood of his car.
Oh no.
I think. Can I go next?
Yeah.
Sure. In fact, you'll be the. You're also looking for.
I'm looking for them, and then I look down the street, and I see a pair of headlights coming at me real fast.
Mm-hmm. And he's not honking. You're telling you to get out of the way.
Oh no! I think I'm just gonna have to eat it.
You're going to eat the car?
No, I'm just going to get hit by a car.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by a car.
All right.
Oh no, you're
Oh
not.
my god!
I think the car stops when it hits me, I guess. There's like a stretchy sound as it plows into my body and stretches me out and then just sort of snaps back into position.
Flinging the car backwards.
Oh no!
One of the things about the way that we make our rolls is that I can't really tell what your rolls are, just the results. So it feels like I'm the only one rolling minuses.
I rolled a
you
flat
one minus.
+1, so I got a 1 on my
Yeah.
roll, and you rolled.
I know that realistically y'all are too, but just I'm the only one that sees my rolls. Or sees we only see
Oh,
my
that's weird.
rolls.
Yeah, because we use macros.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You can
All
hover
right.
over our numbers.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the car goes flying. Scooby-Boo, how do you help this child?
I think the momentum of the child carries it forward just enough so it lands on Scooby-Doo. And then the car gets slung backwards.
All right, so you're gonna try. I guess make another attack roll.
May I establish something really quick?
Sure.
The car gets flung backwards, Panty's still holding the bumper, and the car hits Panty.
Yes.
Reattaching the bumper.
Yeah.
I think this is careful.
Oh my God.
Catching the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why did it roll twice? And the exact same roll, 3. It was a flat roll plus 3.
All right. I will. No, I made y'all laugh again. Oh, that +2.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Wow, a flat roll plus 2.
All right. So that's the first stress box on Goku's car. It's being flung back. It hits Panty.
Yep.
Wow, traffic must be really bad today.
While it's flying with Panty attached, it starts to head towards Karen, who is just walking down the street now, I guess. She's gotten bored.
Decided to make her way downtown.
There was
She's not trying to find Trunks or help anyone. She's just bored.
My theory is there was an ice cream truck playing its song, and Karen's like, "Hell yeah, ice cream truck on the road!" And so
No,
she's
it's
here.
an ice cream truck in the traffic accident that is playing the most sad, forlorn song. There's ice cream. Like, the kids are ecstatic because there's free ice cream now.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Sad. This is awesome. She's like digging through the wreckage for ice cream.
Yeah, she's looting the wreckage of the ice cream truck.
All right, well, you hear one of the kids yell "car," and they all run for you.
Just like look around.
No. I won't decide whether you run away or not. But all the other kids run away. The car is barreling towards you.
That looks like a problem.
I'll make the attack roll. Goku gets a +2 because Karen is a child and he is good at harming children.
I look how they were intended for her to be a kid. It just happened.
We also left, so that's another +2.
Yeah, I'm glad that saying Goku hurts children is so funny.
Damn it.
He's a bad dad.
But you keep rolling flat 0 plus your bonuses.
That's why I need the bonuses.
So this thing is barreling towards me, right?
Yes.
With Panty stuck to it.
Okay, so I need Panty to make it because she has all the food. You know that sort of thing that like you get like an anime where like two people charge each other with swords and shing and they go by each other completely?
Are you gonna cut this car in half?
No, she's gonna cut the tires.
Also, Panty and Karen have started watching Samurai Pizza Cats together, and if Panty dies, you'll never know how it ends. So
She's gonna try to cut the tires in like this super over the top samurai movie way.
I don't think these cars have tires.
Oh, did they not?
yeah.
But you're cutting the propulsion off.
Okay,
It's fine. You can do what you're trying to do, just not literally.
I'm just gonna like bury a sword in the propulsion unit. All right. Would this count as a one-on-one thing since I'm just attacking one car?
You know what? Fine. Yeah, this is close enough. Panty's involved, but she's not doing anything.
She's a bystander at best.
So that's +2 for.
All right, so a tie. So I get a boost. I think my boost is just going to be that, like, no matter how this gets resolved, Goku is still out there driving.
Well, yeah, we can't invalidate canon.
Yeah.
You gotta preserve the timeline.
So at any time during the rest of the session, I can just have Goku for you all.
this is great.
All right, Karen. So now you have a. I'm going to give you the attack rolls. You're trying to resolve this threat at least enough so that Trunks is no longer in danger.
So did I manage to stop the car at all?
You do stop the car, but for my boost to work, you don't disable it. You stop it from hurting you, and you're in control now.
Well, if I'm in am I in control of the car?
You're not like at the steering wheel. I meant just like you have the car stopped and you can point it in a direction and just let it run loose.
You're holding it above your head.
On the edge of your sword. Tip, not edge.
I'm going to turn it around the exact opposite way that it came, and just let it go.
Huck it into the stratosphere.
Yep.
I get back towards Scooby-Boo.
See you
This is the
later.
worst game of Pong. All right, make your roll.
Because I'm just like, what would that be? What would that be?
Forceful?
I feel like this could be forceful or possibly flashy. All right, I'm just gonna do flat roll because I can't work in harming kids.
What the heck? This
You have rolled nothing but flat rolls.
This is terrible. Dice hate you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna fudge it and say this removes the threat because I'm getting Goku.
Yeah.
Goku's blasting off again.
It's funny, but this would resolve it, and I don't know what else to do with him other than just have him try and hit Trunks.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So Trunks is sitting on top of Scooby-Doo, who has been stretched all out and hasn't quite retracted back to normal shape yet.
Yes. So
somebody hit this weird dog.
if no one else has ideas, I know what I want the last threat to be.
Okay, that's cool. Let's hear it.
Does anyone else want to make a threat?
I don't have anything off the top of my head.
I have I wouldn't mind if Trunks went into the gym where Hercule is training and got involved in gym shenanigans.
Hey,
but,
baby, do you want to get strong?
Yeah. But I'm not exactly sure how much peril a baby could get into in the gym.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think that may be the whole joke that what we just did.
Yeah.
just you walk by the gym and Trunks is moving his hand towards it, like kids do sometimes. Just
I want to do free weights.
All right. Well, as Trunks is lying on top of Scooby-Boo, a certain ninja rushes by and grabs Trunks and runs away.
Ah, heck.
Hey, that's my baby. Ninjas took my baby.
Ninja dingoes ate my baby.
Stop kidnapping my dad.
All right. So I will let
Stop revealing that you're a time traveler in public. Okay,
Right?
Pansy,
Yeah.
This is bad.
I've sort of lost track of who has and hasn't gone recently.
It's been a while since yours gone.
That's what I thought. I don't know if Yora ever made an attack. I think I just had her defend.
No, I attacked. That's
Oh, wait, yeah, you immediately resolved the last threat. But it would make sense for you to go right now.
is,
2B is gone in a while either.
so. Has your entire day been like this, or what?
Who are you talking to when you ask that question?
Panty.
Yeah, Panty's like, oh, yeah. That got a little in over my head.
Yeah, well, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to leave a baby getting kidnapped, and I take responsibility for.
I thought we had a talk last week.
And I'm just gonna quick over to. Have we changed your name yet, or is it still just?
It's still Roy. I'm not changing your name. I don't care.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna follow.
If someone else gives me a name, I will change it. But I cannot think of names.
Oh, hey, I mean that wasn't that great. You could beat that.
All right.
Every time I see Yora's name pop up, I look at it and think all according to Yora.
Yeah.
All right. I wanted to give Roy a +2 when challenging Yora. I almost said good at showing up Yora, but she's not good at that. But she is good at trying to show you up, even if she doesn't ever succeed.
When attempting to show up Yorha.
All right.
Damn.
Well,
That's a 1. 2 a 3.
So you're Naruto running beside her.
why did you take that baby?
It's part of my plan. Shut up.
What?
You're not my mom.
What plan involves a baby?
I finally have a way to show you up, and I need this baby to do it. And then she runs a little faster.
I don't have any
I can
children.
pace.
You can't show me up by being a better parent than me.
All right. Well, as they're running, let's say they pass by 2B.
Oh, Pod, I finally found you.
Boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop.
You know, Pod can talk.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Voiced by DC Douglas.
Who?
DC Douglas, Wesker.
Oh, God.
Hello, I'm Pod, and my motives are complex.
All right, so 2B, you're tearfully reunited with Pod when two ninja, one of whom is kidnapping a child, runs past you.
Pod's slow.
Oh, that's
Blast
good.
with a slow orb.
You could say please, at least, you know.
All right. That's your defense roll, and
I keep forgetting we have two characters named Yora, huh?
What?
Yora number 2, type B.
That's in my title, though.
all right. Well, that was a defense with style.
A 4 to a 0.
So you get a boost. So the boost is Arroy is now slow.
I think what happens is like they get slow and you just sort of hold out your hands and just pick up Trunks and
Yeah.
No, wait. I'm going to spend a boost to prevent you from getting a boost. Goku is on his return trip, and before you manage to slow down,
wait.
Arroy,
No.
you
Whoa,
start
whoa, whoa,
catapulting
whoa.
her forward.
Hold on.
Oh, God.
Goku is coming
Yes.
back from getting groceries, and he didn't get anything from the list that Chi-Chi gave him. He just got a bunch of, like, the stuff that he
Jerky.
wanted. Yeah.
Beef jerky, like
jerky,
20 pounds of beef
jerky and power bars and sports drinks and stuff like that.
And protein powder that he eats straight from the packet.
No.
Mhm.
It tastes good, I swear.
I say the slow goes off, but as I'm just slowly reaching in to grab the baby, just casually, I just get creamed by the car. It doesn't kill me.
Goku just hits you
It
and then
just hits me,
lowers
and I
off.
just go flying. And he just keeps going.
But the
Oh,
baby
what
is
was
free.
that?
Well, I wanted to also give you an attack roll because that's what I've been doing when I've been hurting people. Does Pod do anything while you're incapacitated?
Yeah, Pa can go in there and grab him. It's still slowed.
Send
Alright.
metal husband to get the baby.
I guess I'll just do careful.
All right.
I guess. Let's see. I got 2.
Okay. This feels like a weird thing to give someone a +2 for, but I made Arroy good at making bad decisions. And I think trying to run away while being slowed is a bad decision.
All of this is a bad decision. Kidnapping a baby is a bad, like kidnapping Panty's dad is a bad decision.
Yeah, I'm trying to narrow
That's
it to
not so
specific things because otherwise, yeah, she would just have a +2 the whole time. All right, that's a tie.
I'm spending a fate point. I'm tagging my protect the humans aspect. Because
Yes.
I have to get that baby.
All right.
Even though it's only
that's
half
a
human.
Third stress box.
I don't know that. I think they're all humans.
So you ticked your second and third stress box, but she still has this child. So Pod goes, and she Pod does manage to damage Arroy, but she swats him away and keeps running.
I think both Arroy and Pod are holding on to the baby, and Pod is trying to fly up while Arroy is holding on to the baby's legs and running.
That's also good.
Yora's just tugging on her scarf by this point.
All right.
How do we have forward motion?
I feel
Poor
like I feel like it's Panty's turn. I don't even want to make another attack roll. I kind of just want Panty to finish this.
Yeah, okay.
You were the one hired, after all.
Yeah, so Aroy is I like to mention that Aroy's got Trunks tucked under her arm. She's doing like a football run with her arm outstretched.
Yeah. No, she's just doing the Naruto run, but she's holding.
Yeah. Oh, so Panty is, oh gosh, I don't want to do something as simple as just like tackling her, like
Trip her.
like
Just
like
trip her.
like or
It's like
tripping
the
her.
only way this could end, though. Just
Penny just comes flying in.
Yeah, Panty comes flying in and isn't even paying attention. Like she's looking for, well, kinda like she's looking for her dad, and she's sensing her dad, so she can sense. It's like in Aliens, right? When they have the motion tracker and they can see.
Yeah, but it's moving so fast.
It's moving really fast, and it's getting closer. And then, so what happens is Aroy hits Panty, and they kind of get like they just go, like fall end over end, and they get all
No,
like.
Pansy, don't grope her.
I'm not gonna grope her. I'm not going to. It will be very in poor taste if Panty also groped Airboy's boobs. She's grown beyond that now. She feels guilty for doing that thing. That was uncouth and very rude, and she apologized.
What if it's
for
an
that.
accident?
No, it's not, even then it's not funny. So they they get tangled up, and so I don't know what. I guess this is gonna be
Clever?
I don't know if it,
Flashy?
this seems more forceful because you're just like existing.
Yeah, Panty does exist very forcefully, so we'll do forceful. Ah, jeez. Okay, that's
That's
five.
fine.
That's
I kind of hope it ends like this. Oh yeah.
It
Ah.
most certainly
Oof.
does.
so. Oh, she brought me the
There you
glove.
go.
Oh my God, she brought me. I'm sorry. Oh, you're so good.
Wait, what?
Cat brought me the glove.
Her cat.
Oh.
She's gushing over Prel. Alright. So Aroy is now holding a kidnapped child and surrounded by, I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
everyone else is caught up, including 13.
What I like to
I
believe
also
is like we hit the ground and we're basically like tugging, like pull, like we both have our hands on the baby and we're both pulling it back and forth. With Aroy saying like whatever Aroy's gonna say, and
Right,
Panty
Aroy
just
saying-
saying, and Panty saying, "Give me back my dad! You can't just take people's dads."
I think that should just shock Aroy long enough for like, what? What do you mean? It's a baby.
Well,
what happened?
What Aroy is saying is just like, let me have him, I need to take him to his mom.
What?
I'm the baby. Wait, but she's the.
She looks over at Yora. I saw that you were trying to protect this baby. I know who this baby is. This is Bulma's baby. She won't shut up about him. I figured she'd hired you as a babysitter and that you lost him. I was going to take him to Bulma to show that you lost him and that I found him and I was going to show you up finally, but it still didn't happen.
Yora wasn't hired to be the babysitter, though. That was Panty's job.
Yeah, I've kind of been,
Just face faults.
I've
full
been
anime.
over there. I have a lot of paperwork to fill out. I've kind of got a place to open, so like, not doing babysitting.
Oh, what are you opening?
Oh, you know, tea shop by day, bar by night, that sort of thing.
Do you serve food? Scooby says, staring at you.
Yora does not answer, and she's looking very intensely at him.
Hey, Yora, do you
We only
serve
serve
food there?
chocolate and grapes.
Damn. How could you?
So Aroy has just been completely foiled.
And I think at this point,
so you
Trunks
managed
falls
to get the
asleep.
baby back home.
Just as they come back.
we are
I
covered
wanted
in
to be a
bruises.
little bit earlier. Like the rest of the humor comes from you all trying to frantically clean up the house.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that's right. I have to regurgitate the fridge.
So you've just been like a big square this whole time?
Yeah.
I guess that's why the car just bounced off of you then.
I'm just picturing like 2B is grabbed Scooby Boo by like the head, and she's just like, spit it out,
Hot, hot.
Oh no!
But so Yora goes back to do paperwork. I'm gonna say Android 13 also leaves, and he seems kind of nervous as he's leaving.
Thank you,
Yeah, I got
Yora.
a thing came up. Bye, Panty.
Bye, sweetie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the house. See you there later, I guess. Bye.
Totally not gonna try to kill Goku. Ha 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 ha. Funny joke.
What?
Then
Funny joke.
several hours pass. Eventually, Bulma and Vegeta do come back home. Bulma is absolutely shit-faced.
Woo!
Totally wine drunk.
I imagine
Bulma-
Vegeta is stone cold sober.
Yeah, Bulma
Oh,
would
yes.
be a wine mom. Bulma's absolutely a wine mom. There's no way.
was-
She
As
hasn't
a
been able
wine
to
mom.
drink.
She
This
is
is
in
the
canon.
latest movie.
This
Yeah.
is the first time she's been able to drink since being pregnant.
She tries to write out a check for you, but she keeps screwing up because she's drunk.
Veggie, you gotta write the check.
Forge my signature. If you love me, you'll forge my signature.
Only a
God damn
proud
it.
Saiyan would forge their signature. You gotta do it.
I'm sorry, an emergency vehicle drove right by my window. I hope that didn't get picked up on the mic.
Nope.
It did not.
Nope.
You're good.
Alright, so Panty, you get paid. You can pay off that that beach house that we said that was like on a cliff, right?
Yes.
It's a cliff facing the ocean. They sold it as a beach house, but there's no beach.
Yep. Yep. And also, it's used to store experiments by Dr. Giro. So it might have an underground lab in it too. Who knows?
Yeah,
It's
Mike.
probably been in a lot of uses of late.
Alright, so give me a quick second to try and set up one thing before I move you all on the map. But you all part ways.
Yeah,
I leave
Panty.
very quickly because while I did regurgitate the fridge, I did not regurgitate the food that was in the fridge.
How did he do that?
Yeah, Panty thanks
Magic.
Yora and even like gives her like buys her frozen yogurt or something. Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Do you offer frozen yogurt just because it sounds like Yora's name?
No.
Frozen Yora.
That's the reason now.
Alright, so Panty, as you head home,
Mhm.
or no, as you get home, and I've
Mhm.
decided this is what we're using to represent your house.
Yep. That looks fine. Yep. That's
Is that
legit.
Howl's Moving Castle? Oh no.
No, that's King
Deity's
Deity's Castle.
Okay.
You see Android 13 look out the window. He looks shocked, and then he runs to the door to greet you.
Mhm.
Hi, Pansy. How's it going?
Hey, Panty. Is there anything else you need to do right now? I know you live here, and I can't.
We're out of
keep
milk.
you out,
We're out
but-
of all the milk. You need to go get milk. So
But
much
you
milk.
you probably don't want to be here right now. Now is kind of a bad time.
We're out of-
Fumigating, you know.
We're out of
for
milk.
bugs.
We're out of milk and pizza rolls, Panty. You need to. not.
And liquor. The bugs drank the liquor, and that's why we're fumigating.
Mhm.
So, Panty, how do you respond to this?
Panty's really tired. It's been a long day. So she kind of looks at 13. And her phone has been going off nonstop this entire time because because Jamie is not done breaking up with her.
Wait, did Pansy try to ghost on her?
No. So Panty's like 13. I'm very, very tired, and I just want to go to bed and read some manga and listen to music. So
And never
as you're
have
saying
children.
this, you hear an old man yell, 13, who the hell are you talking?
oh dear.
I need you in
And
here for my
Dr.
experiments.
And Dr. Giro approaches the door.
Oh, hello, Tenant.
He says, "Oh, I know you. You're the other person who lives here.
Where's my
Actually,
rent?
come in. Help me talk some sense into my idiot son."
Uh,
He grabs your arm and drags you into the house, and that's where we'll end.
But Dad, you're embarrassing me.
The next filler episode is social navigation, as
Oh,
Jiro
no.
tries to berate his son, and Panty has to protect 13.
Dad, I don't want to kill Saiyans.
I mean, how can the other characters? This sounds like a great concept, but I don't know how the whole scene. So how?
Yeah, you can just as you're being dragged, you start texting everyone.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can have contrived coincidences. Everyone will just show up at this house. It's fine.
Yeah.
So anyway, this Dr. Giro guy, and then yours just instantly there.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
say
Yours
red
going to murder.
Did someone say red ribbon?
Well, oh well. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess.
We'll burn that bridge.
I approve of Yora killing my landlord very much. Eat the rich.
Free rent.
Yeah, eat the rich.
All right. Well, that was tonight's session.
That was good.
I hope you all enjoyed it.
I'm kind of curious, like, as we're closing out, I'm just kind of curious what everybody's up to, like what Karen is up to, what Tubi is up to as the scene fades out.
She went back to the ice cream truck.
Yeah, like she's rooting through the twisted metal of the ice cream truck, desperate for see if it has any more actual ice cream.
Mhm.
Until
But at this point,
eventually returns to you.
I think at this point, though, a fire has ignited in the pile of cars, and all the ice cream has melted.
Oh no.
All right, let me set up this prompt my way then. As you like, what does the camera show as you check your phone to see Panty's texted you? Like, what is the scene in the 5 or 10 seconds?
These sirens are so perfect for this. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I'm leaving them in for ambiance. Sorry, Pepper.
No, it's good ambiance.
All right, so that's Karen. I'll just go down the Discord list. Scooby-Boo, what are you doing when you get a text?
I am staring. I'm sitting across the street from Yora's new Enterprise, staring through the window.
Oh
Just
no.
waiting.
Well, actually yours up next on Discord, so I guess you're just in the Enterprise. You're in the bar.
I feel like she's probably wherever she needs to turn the paperwork in and getting all that finalized.
All right.
I think Scooby Boo is like turning into Donnie Darko, or like no, Frank the Bunny from Donnie Darko. Just like,
Yeah, Donnie Darko.
It's holding a sign with the time remaining until the store opens.
Jeff, what's 2B doing when she gets this text?
Oh God. Well, her phone is just pod.
I was going to say, is her phone just pod?
New text from that creepy girl.
Oh my god. So does pod just read out the text in DC Douglas's voice?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't really know what 2B does when she's not fighting stuff.
That's fine. She's just there.
She fishes.
She
Actually, she fishes.
There's
I've watched H-Bump stream. She fishes in her downtime.
Yeah, she's fishing with pod.
I do like this though because you're just the Tiana Chasu of this group. You're always just there in any given group shot. It's not clear what they're doing, but they're there in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right. That does it for this session. Unless anyone else has suggestions or things they'd like.
Oh wait, does Goku get his driver's license?
Yeah. He nearly killed a child and ran over 3 people.
I thought he canonically does though.
No, he doesn't.
Can't. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, that's right.
You think they gave him a driver's license? He submerged the car.
I thought it was like the guy just get him out of the car, so he gave it to him to get rid of him, kind of thing.
Pretty great.
Does
Yeah, I guess
Piccolo
that
get
would be
his driver's
valid.
license?
Anyways, that does it for this week.
Yep.
See y'all next week for uncomfortable family stuff, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna stop streaming in 3, 2, 1. Bye.
It's gonna be the Dragon Ball equivalent